Hey, it's Neil Freeman here, and welcome back. It is Monday, and it's Meshbesher Monday. It's a new feature here on Bob FM, and it's a great pleasure to have Josh Tuchscherer from Meshbesher with us. And Josh, good to have you with us. And let's talk today. We're going to kind of pick topics each Monday and cover them, and we'll try and make it informational and enjoyable for our listeners here. So today I'd like to talk about it's something that maybe seems very basic to people, and it happens to all of us, although we hope it doesn't. But at some point you're going to be in a car crash, and there's something or there's a protocol to what you should do if you get in that situation.
Absolutely, Neil. Thanks for having us. It's our pleasure to be here to talk to your listeners about some of the fundamental things that you have to think about when you're in a car crash. I mean, it's not something that we all anticipate or want to be involved in, but all too often, many of us find ourselves in those situations. The first thing that you really have to consider is safety. Obviously, that's the most important thing. And you have to make sure that you're off the roadway and that everyone is safe and as safe as can be, depending on the circumstances. And then, second of all, get the police involved. It's really necessary to have the police there involved, not only for safety reasons, but also to make sure that the events that happened are appropriately recorded.
Okay.
And that you get the witnesses identified, you get the parties identified as well, and the insurance companies, if there are insurance companies involved and identified. That's very important.
Okay, so first make sure everybody's okay, and once that has been taken care of, and then it's getting the police. That's mandatory. Get proper documentation. You don't want to just exchange cell numbers and be on your merry way.
No, that's
a bad deal.
It happens all the time. People do it. Nobody wants to, on a busy day and they're on a highway somewhere, nobody wants to be out there. But it's vitally important that the police get involved and that you have a record of what happened. At the extent that you have a cell phone with a camera, you can take photographs of the scene. Important to identify who the witnesses are that may have observed what happened. Obviously get the identity of the driver that hit you.
Sure.
And their insurance information if they've got it. That's very important. And obviously, if you need medical care, get the medical care.
Yeah.
It's important that the emergency crew, if they're necessary, are called to the scene and are out there. Equally important, and as important of everything that we've talked about, is once you've got those fundamental things taken care of, that you're safe, that the medical people have been involved that are necessary to help you out, you need to call a lawyer. You need to call us so that we are there to protect your rights, to make sure that the claim is set up appropriately, that all of the medical aspect of it is handled appropriately, and that the insurance companies know who's involved, and that your rights and the family's rights are protected.
Don't take this on by yourself, folks. I mean, sometimes it's easy. I don't want to get other people involved, or I don't want to make that call. Make the call. Get it done professionally. Josh, how do they contact you?
Thank you. We've been doing this for 50 years, and we welcome the opportunity to talk to anybody who's involved in a crash. You can give us a call, or you can find us online at meshbesher.com.
All right, that's our Meshbesher Monday on Bob FM.